what the fuck is up on a Tuesday night? You got the two llamas from the Bahamas right here from Las Vegas. No, I'm kidding. We are back from Vegas.
We are.
So
I was hoping to be able to do an episode or two on the road, but it didn't happen. Things were kind of crazy in Vegas. But I'm sure anyone who's been there knows Vegas is crazy.
Yes, whatever can go wrong goes really wrong.
Yeah,
but it was all right.
It was Vegas, in Vegas. It is what it is.
Even if it sucks. Anyway.
Yeah, we definitely had a few moments where we're kind of like,
right. Because people just don't like to treat people fairly.
Agreed.
But that's okay for another time.
Okay.
Another dead time story.
So
what's happening, John? Welcome back.
Up, John? So
twisted, shredded grounds, indeed.
Indeed. So we have a list today from allabouttherock.co.uk. But before we get into that, we're gonna have to mention another list that I found today.
It's so bad we can't even go through it.
That's a first. This is a first. A list so bad that's not worth an hour of our time.
Right. Otherwise, we'll.
Believe it or not. Well, I mean, I freaking believe it.
The beeps will just pile up.
The 10 most iconic rock and metal guitar solos of all time, and yet it's Journey, about 7 Aussie songs, and Guns N' Roses and Van Halen. And that's it. Oh, I take that back. Make that six Aussies and also a Michael Jackson. You look like you just lost like 5 IQ points.
That's it. It's official. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
You just got the elbow drop of doom. And now you're going to get the bat punch. Ah, there it is.
Bat punch.
You just got it. Now, if I'm standing, I'll actually hop and kind of act like a sumo wrestler. But anyway.
Congratulations, Loudwire. You've gotten our first ever bat punch.
That's right.
Now, before we get into the actual list for tonight, I'm going to run a quick word from our sponsor, Zaya's Creep Shop.
Need something that is just so terrifying it must be in your collection? Well, let me tell you, the Zaya's Creep Shop has got it all. As you can see, newer shirts are being made quite a bit here, so we're going to try to keep up with them.
Some new Nightmare Fuel dolls. So
Oh, big time. Woo!
Yikes.
And not to mention spirit boards and just all types of little cool handmade, collectible stuff. So check out the Zaya's Creep Shop.
It is so freaking comfortable.
As a matter of fact, Gangis just got his shirt.
I did, and it is so comfortable. I fucking love it.
So next time we'll show you. It's a really cool one, especially for the Yule season. All right. So let's strap in and get ready for this shit fest.
Yeah.
All right. So they picked a great song. Surprisingly, not closer to number one. Although, then again, I don't know if they're ranking it or just adding it to the list.
I don't know. but either way, how dare you put Dio at number 10?
He's fucking Dio!
It's Dio!
And we're talking about the song Rainbow in the Dark.
Which
Love it or hate it, it's got
yeah.
a sick fucking guitar solo in it.
No denying
Let's see
that.
what these bastardos have to say. This song is considered one of Dio's best songs. I don't know. Just about the entire Last in Line album. Hello?
Yeah.
But fine.
It's one of his most well-known, most popular songs.
Got him noticed by all the big boys that were pretty
did.
much tearing it up and wanted him to sing for him. So I guess you might be able to say that. The solo is played at a frenzied, intense speed without substituting for technique and skill. All right, decent. Didn't totally shit on it. Yep. But frenzied, intense speed. How do we clock that? I mean, can't you just say his fingers were moving faster than Liberace in a fucking nightclub?
Yeah, you could say that, and it'd be more entertaining.
Oh, shiza. This song is about Dio unable to release his potential. The fuck did you just say? This song is about Dio unable to release his potential. So you're going to sit there and tell me one of these iconic songs written by the vocal god himself and say he didn't release any potential? That song broke him into fucking superstardom and legendary status. Yeah. Go fuck yourself and take a beeb or two.
Agreed.
Awful. This guy. Exactly. I feel like I just took one in my mouth. Perhaps he sets his potential free with this awesome guitar solo. You just told, rest in soul, wherever he's at, legendary Ronnie James Dio, and says the only reason the song was good and he made him good is because of the solo and not his vocals?
Are you fucking kidding me?
You shut your foul mouth. Mm-hmm. And if I was here, I'd be taking a beeb on your fucking head.
Agreed.
It's another love-hate writing sample.
Yeah.
First he says it's one of his best songs and then says basically Dio has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Number 9, Under a Glass Moon, John Petrucci of Dream
That's right.
Theater.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Just stop.
I mean, that band is just basically put together of a bunch of guys who went to a big music school and wants to fucking show off their skills. Good for you. That's great. Yeah. But does it make a long-lasting impression? Songs, classics, any of that? Not a fucking thing. Nothing against Dream Theater fans and idolizing for, their musicianship. That's great. But they never wrote a song worth dick.
No, there's
no hooks. There's nothing that makes you want to hear the rest of the record, in my opinion, unless you're just, I don't know, somebody that likes to listen to guys jerking off on their instruments for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. So let's see what these morons had to say. Under a Glass Moon is one of the most popular hits from Dream Theater. Have you heard this hit?
No, I haven't.
I've never heard this hit.
Well, then what the fuck?
Quite honestly, I think all their songs sound pretty much the fucking same.
They do.
Not to mention they're Dragon Force wannabes.
Oh, hardcore. Yeah.
The back and forth between Petrucci on the guitar and a keyboard solo is perfection.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I like me some keyboard, and
Right.
I have to say that Rammstein does it the best.
You're goddamn right they do.
And you're talking about 20 fucking years of hit, hit, hit after hit after hit after hit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sit there and tell me Dream Theater's fucking solo belongs on here. Exactamundo.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Petrucci is known for his involvement in other projects, including guitar clinics for learning guitarists. Brilliant fucking writing.
And who gives a fucking beeb and a half? Like, that has nothing to do with this.
I've been fucking teaching 35 fucking years drums. Nobody wants to know about that. They want to know about what fucking bands I played in, bitch. Shit.
Exactly.
So that's all he had to say.
Not to mention he says the back and forth between Petrucci on guitar and the keyboard solo. This is about guitar solos. That's all this is supposed to be about. We don't give a fuck about the keyboards.
Ricard and Flocky would have definitely stole the show if that's what this list was about.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So,
but then again, you can't walk down the street and say, "Oh, hey, you remember that big hit fucking Dream Theater had?" to a random person on the street. They ain't gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
They're not. Absolutely not.
And that's what it takes to be at the top of your game.
Yeah.
So, moving on from that little shit pile.
Oh.
Damn it.
I don't even want to talk about it. Oh, shit. It's one of those days.
Yes, very much so. Okay. So, Afterlife by Sinister Gates of Avenged Sevenfold. I have said probably 25,000 goddamn times. The guitarists of Avenged Sevenfold are phenomenal.
They are. I'll give them that.
I will stand by it. Very talented. And honestly, the only thing that really showcases the band's talent.
That is very true.
In my opinion. And they go on to say, Gates is known as a modern day guitar hero. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Dimebag Darrell, question mark?
Yeah. Now, also, what do they mean by modern day? Because that's a very vague term.
It is. So, what are you trying to say there, buddy?
Exactly.
Did you talk to like 10 people and they all happen to just say that he's a guitar hero and that makes him one? Yeah, I don't think so.
It's not like they're like a new band or anything, but they've been around since 99. So what's this modern day term you're talking about? Because shit that came out in 99 is being played on the oldies station nowadays. So just say
exactly. And not to mention it's 20 goddamn years later. So
exactly.
Is he still at the top of his game? Couldn't tell you. They haven't put nothing out in fucking years.
No, they haven't.
And they're getting ready to. Don't even get me started on that piece of shit they got about coming out pretty soon here. I would hear one thing. Oh, no. I don't even want to hear it, though.
I don't either.
Nothing against hip-hop or rap or anything like that, but you put Kanye West in there, that's not a metal record. That's I suck and I need some help.
Yeah.
So they go on to say his amazing guitar technique allows him to play lightning fast 1 second, then completely flip to a slow, mind-numbing sound.
What? Like, I get that, but like that doesn't make him stand out. Lots of guitarists can do that.
And not to mention, are you talking about more than one fucking song? Because most guitar players, unless there's a breakdown, don't switch to a super slow rhythm. So personally, think the guy just doesn't have a fucking clue about guitar playing.
No, he clearly doesn't.
And modern day, nah, he's not up there with them.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, good, good luck of trying to topple fucking Eddie Van Halen, and he's no longer with us. So, same with Dimebag. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Moving on. Here we go. Now,
Here we go. Now this
I'm really
1,000% yes.
very much so, and I can't wait to see what they wrote about it.
Oh, goodness.
We're talking about Mr. Crowley, Randy Rhoads of the original Blizzard of Oz, and the instrumental genius that he was.
I can't believe what I just read.
You tell me why the fuck, when you're talking about Randy fucking Rhoads, that the first sentence, do you need a fucking pap smear and some, fucking leggings and just, pat you on the ass and throw you out on the street? Even the lyrics of the song scream darkness. What does that have to do with Randy fucking Rhoads' solo?
Absolutely nothing.
That's exactly how we all feel here, and including those watching, out there in Three Witches Land. Almost said 13. It's been a long day, folks.
It really
Bear
has.
with me.
And then they go on to say, Mr. Crowley is about a British black magic practitioner.
Did we fucking ask?
No.
Did
Nobody
anyone
fucking
ask?
asked. That is completely, has nothing to do with this goddamn guitar solo.
How is that? What? Oh, all right. They do this every fucking time Ozzy's
Every
brought up.
time.
Rhoads shows his jaw-dropping guitar skills in this solo, which highlights his guitar technique and creativity with riff making.
That's all you have to say about one of the most iconic guitar solos of all time?
That motherfucker played faster, tighter, tremolo, fucking vibrato, everything. He did it all in the span of like less than a minute as a guitar solo.
I hate to tell you how many times I've heard people try to cover that song and completely butcher that damn solo.
Oh man, don't even get me started. I haven't heard one reincarnation of any of Randy's solos that was ever note for note correct, style.
Oh, well, I can fix that.
Note spacing and all that stuff. They get close, but they do not recreate the actual.
Have you not heard Moonspell's cover of Mr. Crowley?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Okay, well, I'll have to fix that later.
Indeed. But yet again, let's take a shit on Ozzy's career. Why?
Mm-hmm.
The man is the godfather of heavy metal. Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Pay him and Dio and Lemmy the respect that they deserve.
Leave metal gods alone.
I'm telling you. Fucking hell. Now, this next one's actually pretty interesting. I like it.
It is.
I don't know how many people out there really love like the fast power metal,
Right.
which, as we know, Iron Maiden was very famous for.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, we can't mention a mind-blowing solo without talking about Dragon Force.
Yes.
You cannot tell me out there in Three Witches Land that you have not heard Through the Fire and Flames.
I hate
To
to tell
this
you how
day,
badly
I
I
mean,
fucked it up on Guitar Hero.
Anything from Guitar Hero to TikTok, YouTube, it's one of the most downloaded, viewed videos live of Herman Lee playing that solo. Oh, and Sam Totem, because they go back and forth. Right. And then at the same token, they harmonize together, which is sick as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You can't tell me that you haven't heard of Dragon Force for that very reason.
Yeah.
Now let's see what Dipshit says about this one.
Oh, boy.
This song is known as an unlockable song in the video game Guitar Hero 3.
Unlockable? How about unbeatable?
How about what in the flying fuck in blue hell does that have to do with the guitar solo?
That's a good point. I don't know.
That's like saying eating someone's fucking lasagna and wondering what their nationality was. They cooked it. What does that have to do with the dish? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Probably fucking like swimming in his backyard with cat piss. This guy's dumb.
Yeah.
It's easy to understand why the guitar work is so fast and furious. Is that a pun? Do you think you're bright there, Johnny? No.
Apparently.
Fucking dumb. That's what you are.
Yeah.
It'll leave your head spinning. Hold on tight for a 2-minute long guitar duo between Herman Lee and Sam Totem. That's all you have to say about that solo.
That's all you have to say.
I urge everybody out there watching right now, if you have not heard this song, but you have heard of Dragon Force, go and listen to the solo and tell me that what this guy said did it any fucking justice at all.
It sure as fuck did not.
I mean, it's great that it's on Guitar Hero 3, but that's not what we were here to talk about.
No, not at all. Now, if it was, the top 20 best inclusions of metal in video game, fine.
Sure, absolutely. Which, as a matter of fact, we may rate that sometime because
that'd be fun.
Metal shows up in video games all the time.
It does.
That just gave us an idea.
It did. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you, Mr. Kit Kat. All right.
Before we move on to the next one, I'm going to run a quick word from Royal 10 Clothing.
Check it out. Absolutely, please check out royal10clothing.com. There's been a lot of chatter online with them right now, just in the past week alone. So please stay glued to their website for all the new designs that are coming out. Gotta say, John wins again.
Yep.
I guarantee you somebody sitting probably right next to me right now, will kick my ass if I ever shave my beard off. So that's never going to happen, but
I would show up on your doorstep just to whack you over the head with something.
I will be dead in the street, beaten to a pulp. But a good idea, though. How about this? I'll let my ring grow. Well, I don't know. Probably never happen in hell. So, but anyway. Yeah. So coming off of Dragon Force, and we're talking about the best guitar solos, the 10 best according to these dick fucks. Yeah. So, what were they called again? All About the Rock.
All About the Rock.
Sounds like you're all about the cheese. My goodness. They haven't written a single fucking thing good about any of these solos except for the dick writing that they did on Dream Theater and didn't even talk about the solo.
Yeah.
All they said was it was perfection. Have you heard Pantera's entire discography?
Apparently
fucking
not.
Hell. What's wrong with you? So now, coming off of Dragon Force, you are very much can't not mention what is synonymous with them, which is Iron Maiden.
Right.
The ones that are infamous for these types of guitar solos all over the place since 1978.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote the book on this shit.
They definitely
and
did.
Inspired bands like Dragon Force. So we're talking about Power Slave, one of my personal Iron Maiden favorite hits. And it, God damn it. I just looked down to see what kind of puke just showed up on the phone here.
Yeah.
So it says has multiple solos, but what stands out the most is Murray's, and they're talking about Dave Murray, one of the original guitar player, which shows speed and melody.
Okay.
So just speed, nothing else.
Apparently.
The fact that he was using melodic notes. How about the mind-blowing fucking rhythms?
Yeah.
The rhythmic ferocity of these solos. It's not so much about how fast you're doing it, if it's shred rankery, whatever you want to call it. It's intelligent. And the guy he's just natural. Just a fucking natural. You hear him today out on tour, plays it the same fucking way, if not better.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes on to pull in, Adrian Smith, who's the other guitar player, into it, and says Smith and Murray are able to fuse classical guitar while simultaneously bringing the full force of heavy metal to the song. That's the first thing that this guy ever said that was worth a shit tonight.
Yeah.
That is how you write a review of a guitar solo.
Exactly.
Did a Big Papa come in and step on your foot and slap you in the face and shove a fucking broom handle up your ass to show you how this shit is supposed to be done?
I don't know, but if this guy doesn't get his shit together, Gangis might.
Draw and quarter this bastard. Come on.
Yeah.
And then they go on to say Murray's carefully crafted guitar solo makes the entire song a masterpiece. Hats off to the other guy that got pulled in to write the fucking review. Because this guy sure as shit did not.
Yeah.
There's no way. Oh my fucking Lord. So now they're going to talk about Pantera, which, as we all know, basically Dimebag Darrell is the greatest guitarist of mid to late 90s all the way through the early 2000s. Just a fucking virtuoso.
Absolutely.
So they do Floods. One reason Dimebag's solo has so much depth is because it's doubled up with Rex playing the bass in the background.
Huh?
Did we ask about the thickness, the depth of the solo being because Rex was playing bass with him?
What the hell?
Now, you probably know this too, Gangis.
Right.
Nowadays, you can take a song and knock out the vocals, knock out the bass and the drums.
Right.
Now, if this fucking crusty fucking knuckle fucker could utilize some of this technology, take out the bass, take out the drums and the vocals, and realize that it is otherworldly, godlike perfection.
Yeah.
Regardless, Rex Brown was it still is an amazing bass player.
Oh, absolutely. However,
but it didn't lend or take away anything from fucking Dimebag's guitar solo at all.
That's like fucking saying that, this, hang on, I had a thought and I lost it.
That's
like, why isn't anything working? Well,
come the fuck on.
That's like saying a keyboard piece is amazing because there's drums going with it.
Oh, right.
What?
Come on. It's called a guitar solo because it's a solo.
Hello.
Apparently, he's been getting down too low.
Yeah, apparently.
Masturbating in peanut butter. Anyway, I don't know why I keep coming back to that, but the movie Seven just rules.
I mean, it does.
That particular solo was thought out in a more orchestrated fashion than some of the others I play, where I just start ripping right off the bat, says Dimebag Darrell to Guitar World. This son of a bitch couldn't even fucking figure out something to say. He had to go to Guitar World to get a comment from Dimebag himself. That just goes to show you this guy's got the brain the size of a fucking elephant's tail.
What the fuck?
And then he goes on to say, brilliantly, I might add, because I'm about to take a massive beeb, piss, and throw up all at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe this is why Guitar World rated Dimebag Darrell's solo as 15th best of all time. This put him between Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page. First of all, dick fuck. Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page are nothing like Dimebag Darrell. They are in completely different arenas.
Agreed.
And first of all, putting Jimmy Page up there so high in the first place is a fucking mistake.
Agreed.
Was Led Zeppelin great? Yes.
Yes.
But was Jimmy Page the sloppiest guitar player in history? Fuck yes.
Not to mention, I feel like it is very uncreative to be pulling information from someone else's list.
That's what I'm saying. The guy's got no fucking brains. He couldn't write it himself. He had to go to another source to put on his fucking source. But you can tell by the veins in my head right now that I'm not happy.
No, absolutely not.
That was fucking horrible.
That was atrocious.
Now, I'm a little afraid to see what happens next here, because we all know how this one goes when they ever bring up Judas Priest.
John, I agree with you.
I mean, he's probably still living in his mother's basement and just thinking he rocks, and he's got no reason to even come close to thinking that.
No.
All right. So here we go. We're talking about Painkiller, one of the heaviest, I mean, the heaviest of all time fucking Judas Priest songs. I mean, it was like nothing we ever heard from them.
No, it wasn't.
Part of that was because they got a new drummer at that particular time, Scott Travis, who was a double bass virtuoso. And it just brought more intensity. So naturally, it kind of got Judas Priest to become more, intense and crazy. So let's see what the shit show has for us.
Yeah.
This duo sets the bar for dual axe attacks. I mean, couldn't you just say, a duo guitar solo that, they rip it up, go back and forth, fucking rock.
Yeah.
Axe attacks. I hate that. That is so fucking cliche.
That is
the frantic. Oh, absolutely. The frantic intensity is palpable in this iconic solo.
What?
I'll say it again. Judas Priest helped shape. Wait, hold on. Wait, I missed it. Oh, there we go. The frantic intensity is palpable in this iconic solo.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense, guy. I can't even fucking say the word. I can't stand it.
I mean, I know what the word means. It means you can touch it. But that doesn't even goddamn make any sense.
Has anything this fucking asshole written so far on this list make any sense at all?
I got diarrhea.
Both from my brain to my asshole. That's yes, I do.
Yeah.
Judas Priest helped shape the genre of heavy metal. This power song was created after a series of subpar releases, which forced the band to try a different sound.
You just took a massive beeb on Judas Priest.
I mean, we're talking about millions worldwide fans of Judas Priest, and they're all going to come to your house and destroy you!
You suck. No, you know what? You know what? I'm doing it.
I think so.
Wow.
Why does every writer stab at the legends? Why? They are legends for a reason.
Yeah.
And as a writer, you are not supposed to be partial. You're supposed to be impartial, unbiased, right?
Right.
You write it as it is. You listen to the fucking track, which I think this son of a bitch hasn't listened to anything on this list, really.
No,
except for fucking Dream Theater.
Apparently.
Probably didn't even do that. Listen to like 30 seconds of it and said, oh, okay. Yep, that's good song.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's fucking exactly. This guy's like, I mean, a 2-year-old could have wrote a better synopsis of this.
Agreed.
And again, stabbing Judas Priest.
Yeah.
This motherfucker wishes he had a career like they have had.
That is very true. He's clearly very much jealous or some shit.
Didn't they just celebrate their 40th or, excuse me, 50th year?
Yeah.
As a band?
I think they did. Let me check real quick.
I mean, I could just fucking see Rob Halford right now reading this little shit review and going, oh, this fucking wanker's an idiot.
Yep, 50th. They started in 1969, so 50 years.
50 years of Judas Priest.
Now. Yeah.
And you want to say they had a bunch of subpar releases. When you have a career that long, not every single one of them is going to be a certifiable hit. But they still play songs from them because people bought them, you fucking jerk off.
Wow. You know, I think I need to run a commercial to recover for a minute.
Mental health break.
Mental health break. Check out our merch store.
Absolutely out there in Three Witches Land. If you like what you see, all of the awesome programming that we have from week to week, give to the needy. Help us out.
Exactly.
That allows us to do much, much more for you.
It does, for sure.
And there's new Reaper designs. There's going to be some new Mischief designs and some new Gangis designs as well.
Exactly. And coming up soon, we're going to have an Easter design.
Absolutely. Nothing says Easter like Satan.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. So, John says.
Oh, my goodness.
That's got to be comment of the night, I think.
I don't know. I still like the one where he told you to shave.
Yeah. And I just keep seeing myself, being chased after with pitchforks and
oh yeah,
fucking fires and baseball bats.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, a list like this, as much as I don't want to, because it's so fucking overrated, and there was so much more work out there, in my personal opinion, that was way better than this. Of course, we have to mention Kirk Hammett of Metallica.
Yeah.
I want all of you to look into my eyes. Metallica is not that great. They just aren't.
They're not. Overrated radio
By
rock bullshit.
huge margins are they overrated.
Agreed.
There are so many amazing guitar-driven bands that have come out in the last 20 years that make Metallica's run in the 80s look like fucking child's play.
Agreed.
And that doesn't even include Chucky.
Yeah.
So fuck. Here we go.
Here we fucking go.
Hopefully this guy fucking, says something so stupid.
Oh,
I
no.
can't wait.
Oh,
He starts it
no.
off perfectly. Here comes the shit sandwich. Regardless of whether you're a Metallica fan, it's hard to argue that they've created some of the best metal music. Really?
Really? Well,
They
we're
did for like
definitely
10
arguing
years.
that.
10 years they did.
Yeah.
Before they started making music for everyone who hated them in their previous decade. All right. So this solo shows Kirk at his best moments with his signature down-picking style. You can sense the sadness and rage in his solo.
You can sense my sadness and rage right now, I think. What the hell? I don't even know right now what to say. Here we go. Thank you, John, for giving me some words.
Yes.
Disco could be more metal than Metallica. Agreed. Agreed.
He was good once.
Yeah.
Like 3 fucking albums ago. There's a reason that Kirk Hammett never fully replaced Dave Mustaine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I know, that's like a big, salt in the wound for, Metallica fans out there.
Right.
But let me tell you a little something. Kirk Hammett started out in Exodus, and they were giving him the boot.
Yeah.
So he just happened to get lucky.
That is true.
That Lars got punched in the face by Dave Mustaine at a party, and suddenly Kirk Hammett becomes their new guitar player. Yeah. So that's because Dave Mustaine has more balls than you ever did in your entire fucking life.
Agreed.
Which is why I am happy to say that the number 1 guitar solo on this list happens to come from one of the greatest guitar players to ever play with Dave Mustaine.
That is true.
And that's Marty fucking Friedman of Megadeth. They have pickups named after him, signature series, just about everything. So they chose Tornado of Souls, which is a fucking shredderific song.
It is.
Listening to Marty's solo gives me goosebumps every time I listen to it, as well as it should, you pimple biter. That's all I had. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
It's constructed perfectly with a combination of skill, technique. Aren't they the same? A little bit? No?
Yeah.
Heaviness and aggression. Plus, the minute buildup creates intense anticipation. What fucking minute is he referring to?
I have no idea.
A minute before the solo kicks in, or a minute in the beginning?
Yeah.
What? What minute? We want to know.
I mean, it says minute build-up, so I guess it means a minute beforehand, but like, what? I don't pick up on that, do you?
It's got to be. I've just never heard that used like that in a sentence.
No, it's weird.
It's
I know
very
John.
dumb.
I know John. I'm shocked there's no G and R in here either, but you know.
I mean, I'm thankful
get?
for that. I'm
I
thankful
am
for
too.
that because I would fucking fall over
Yeah.
if I see Guns N' Roses on another fucking list, which I know it's going to happen, which every time I'm ready to just eat Axel for breakfast.
Yep. Without any milk.
And full of razor blades.
Yep.
And then he ends this little montage here with, now that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a guitar solo. Oh, brilliant fucking writing, guy.
Brilliant.
You're obviously not a guitarist.
No.
And obviously don't know much about it in the first
No.
place. Because there are some other really great songs on here that you honestly picked this over all of them. Because in my personal opinion, all of them, minus Metallica, of course,
right,
are good in their own way.
Agreed. Maybe I'm just biased because it's one of my favorite songs of all time. But like, I would put like, actually no, you know what? Top 3, I would have put Rainbow in the Dark, Mr. Crowley, and Tornado of Souls.
For sure. Agreed 100%.
Yeah.
And my whole point is, let's look at some bands that are not these furious, super fast speed players that play fantastic solos at other tempos.
Yeah.
Anything from Danzig to Typo Negative to the band Down, Corrosion of Conformity. Punk bands.
I've got to say, Moonspell should be on here. I know I say that, but their guitarist is amazing, and no one gives him any love. So,
all the way to fucking Sepultura.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many other things that could have been on here.
Cannibal Corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are fucking sick players. Sick.
Agreed. At least this list had one thing going for it. We didn't have anything that we could argue isn't at least close enough to be metal.
True.
So at least they had that going for them. But you know, All About the Rock. If that's the name of your website, you need to know what you're talking about.
For sure. Because anyone who is a guitar enthusiast or just someone that idolizes guitar gods, you didn't do a good job.
Not at all.
And they would just laugh at this thing and say, get the fuck out of here. For real. I don't know. Just another really, really stupid list.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Average rating 3.9 out of 5. With a vote count of 39 people. So guess what? There was only 39 people that even wanted to view your stupid list.
I just gave him a one star review.
I might give him a quarter of a star. I don't know. Maybe half. Maybe less than that. Maybe a third. An inch.
They don't deserve an inch.
No, because when you're talking about stuff like this, you better know your shit.
Mm-hmm.
He repeated himself 50,000 times, and he's analyzing different guitar players throughout the whole thing.
And never had anything intelligent to say.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
And then, of course, throw some controversy in there or some, say something shitty about some of the albums they had come out. That doesn't make a review of a guitar solo.
No.
So we are very apologetic that you all had to listen to that shit.
Agreed. If you want some good reviews, check out our website.
Please do. We got tons of them. Check them out.
Yeah, we do.
So I don't even know what to say about that one. That was a stink fest.
Yeah, I don't even know what else to even say other than this.
Yes. And
Yeah.
he should be fired, drawn, and quartered, and shot.
Agreed.
So,
Oh, on that note, I think that'll do it for tonight.
most deaf. As always, a pleasure shredder-riffing it for you.
Always. And we will see you next time.
Most definitely. Keep close watch on Three Witches Entertainment, Facebook, Reaper's Underground, Mischief page, and Gangis' page for updates.
Absolutely.
Don't forget the Instagram. Check us out.
For sure.
So, get some fucking sleep, eat, whatever the fuck it is that you do, and we will see you next time. And as always, public service announcement, stay heavy.